every day when I'm streaming and uploading, I'm literally competing with people who steal my content live and upload it before me. So people who want to see Dark Side Phil see it from someone else first. There's no way for me to stop this process besides becoming incredibly wealthy so I can hire a team of lawyers to sue those people into oblivion.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Pig Roach Gazette. So in this video, you're going to hear DSP gripe about his restreamers and his detractors uploading his lives before he can. You're also going to hear him express his desire to sue each and every one of them into oblivion. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
So I am very different than most other creators. And when people say to me, well, I don't get it because other creators can do this and be successful, I say, yeah, but I'm not other creators. Do you get it? Most other creators started way after me, okay? They had track records of other people they could follow. They had outlines and blueprints and experience and things, and they did things a way that already worked. That doesn't work for me. Things that work for other people will never work for me because, number one, I am the most clipped person on the internet when it comes to, oh, let's take every single thing Phil does and turn it into a negative thing out of context.
DSP, the things you say and do are not out of context. You say and do these things, and there is a decade plus of evidence proving that you say and do these things. For example, the Panda Lee incident where you say to give her a pill and leave her somewhere, and you also divulge her medical condition online and proceed to make money off of it. And then you got the black little girl where you talk about selling her off to the slave trade. And you even spoke about this when you had that interview, that 5-hour interview with the side scrollers.
Okay? My actual uncut gameplay, on average, probably does anywhere from 300 to 500 views a video, these days. If it's a good big playthrough, I could get 1,000 views a video. But the clips channels that take everything out of context and literally spin it negatively to lie and slander me get tens of thousands of views a video. So every day when I'm streaming and uploading, I'm literally competing with people who steal my content live and upload it before me. So people who want to see Dark Side Phil see it from someone else first. There's no way for me to stop this process besides becoming incredibly wealthy so I can hire a team of lawyers to sue those people into oblivion.
DSP, weren't you wealthy at one point in time? Weren't you a millionaire? I think I remember what happened. You wasted your wealth, and now here you are begging people for money so that you can continue to exist. Also, those lawyers would laugh you right out of that courtroom. Your trolls, your detractors, your restreamers, or whatever you want to call them, they're in legal standing to restream you, take your content, transform it into something beneficial, educational, or whatever the case might be, and upload it up on YouTube or whatever social media site they see fit. It's perfectly legal.
Well, guess what? I'm not going to become incredibly wealthy, and I'm not going to be able to do that. So instead of saying, oh, Phil should just do what everyone else does, I think it's time for people to wake up and be realistic. I can't, because I'm not everyone else. I'm not in the situation of everyone else. It's complete mass theft, complete mass crimes being committed every day, and there's nothing I can do about it. If those channels were not allowed to exist, I would be getting all of that viewership.
If those channels didn't exist, you wouldn't be where you are now. Nobody would know who you are, DSP.
It may not be positive viewership, but I would still be getting those views. I would get more exposure in a more fair way. So it doesn't matter what everyone else does. They literally don't have an army, a community of business trolls who literally steal their content and make money off of it every day. So when I hear things like, oh, well, so-and-so can just play a game nonstop and not quit it for 2 weeks, why does it work for them and not for you? Because I'm Dark Side Phil, one of the most fucked with people on the internet, and until you realize that, nothing you say has any validity.
What a great way to shit on those who genuinely try to help you, DSP. Craig of the Side Scrollers tried giving you sound advice. The Side Scrollers tried giving you sound advice, but you lied to their face for 5 whole hours and then turned around and shat on them. You've had fans that genuinely tried giving you sound advice, and most of those guys you shat on as well. I'm sure Panda Lee tried helping you when she was with you, but we all know how that went, don't we? DSP is a spiteful POS, as you can plainly see. Anybody who tries to help him, they wind up getting shit canned. So, it's in your best interest not to help him out.
Period. Okay? Basically, what I'm seeing is a couple of different schools of thought. Some people are saying, dude, just skip all lengthy games, all right? Now listen, I could do that. I could become a guy that sadly just doesn't play any more RPGs. Because RPGs are lengthy. I'll never get through one. I'll never play a visual novel. I'll never play any game that's longer than 20 hours. Because anything that's longer than 20 hours is going to take me over a month to beat.
No, I don't get it, DSP. There is a myriad of people online who purchase these types of games and take over a month to beat them. Reason being, they don't want to rush through the game. They want to take their time. They want to enjoy the story. They want to see everything the game has to offer. They want to immerse themselves in the story. And they also want to entertain the people that is watching them. They want them to be immersed in the story as well. So they take their time. And as they're taking their time, they're interacting with their audience. They're letting them know what's going on. They're getting to know their audience, all while playing the game. So no, I don't get what you're saying. What you're saying is nothing but laziness.
Doom was the exception, because with Doom the Dark Ages, I literally made my schedule play it every day so we could beat it just a little over a week. And that one I think did fine for what it was, but you notice that when I played Doom, I wasn't playing a lot of any of the other games that I was playing. You know, Clair Obscur, Blueprints, they all took a back seat. You see what I'm saying? So the way I see it is, do I skip all RPGs and all lengthy games? Because they're going to take too long and you lose the audience over time. Okay? Another school of thought is this. When you play a lengthy playthrough, a game that you know has a ton of content, okay? Try to focus on the story. And that's a big departure. That's a big departure for me. Because remember, I used to do that ages ago when I was a YouTuber that was just on demand, okay? Sadly, what was I going to say? Sadly, with that, I got distracted by someone in the chat. I'm sorry. What was I saying?
And that's it for the day, ladies and gentlemen. You heard DSP express his desire to sue his detractors, his trolls, and his restreamers that restream his videos and upload them before he does into oblivion. He believes that it's a mass crime. And if he could do what he wanted, he would. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. And I'll catch you in the next one.